it going, everybody? Nick Daniels here, and I want to give you folks a bit of a rant here. So sit back, relax, grab something to eat, and just enjoy the video. We're going to talk about online dating again here. I've done a Plenty of Fish video a couple times beforehand, specifically once on this channel, and yeah, it's actually the best, the most viewed video on the channel, unironically. And you know, I really want to keep that kind of going because, you know, there is definitely more things I definitely have to say, especially about like Tinder as well. But those are the two kind of main apps I've used, is Plenty of Fish and Tinder. You know, and definitely in a comparison, they're vastly different in a lot of ways. You know, I definitely think, and I know they're both known for hookups, but I think that Plenty of Fish, you actually have a better chance of like actually getting a relationship rather than Tinder. Tinder, you're probably more like dating, and that's probably the most you're gonna get out of Tinder, I think. You know, you could prove me wrong, you're more than welcome to, but I think the most I've ever got out of Tinder is like a friendship. You know, so and that's just being honest. You know, you could get a relationship out of Tinder, but I don't see that long term. Plenty of Fish, it's the same idea, but it'd be more like marriage, and that's still, again, a little iffy if that's really going to happen or not. It's a big problem. But you know, I think the big problem with these sites and these apps is people are like our generation. You know, I wouldn't say they're socially inept. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are very sociable. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. Maybe 2. Okay, we're good. But anyway, so like I said, I don't think everybody's socially inept. I know I use that term a lot, and I say it a lot. You know, like, yes, I'm awkward at approaching women, so I mean that's a fact. So I mean, I guess you could say I'm socially inept in that category. But a lot of people nowadays will just resort to looking at their phones, and especially when I look at the millennials. So anyone who's born after like the year 2000, and I'm sorry, I'm calling you right out here. A lot of the social skills seems to be lower. You know, I quite frankly do know some of these people, and some of them aren't so bad. But I find it appears more and more where people are just kind of glued to their screens. So it only made sense that if you're going to be on your screen looking at a phone all the time, you might as well have a dating app, right? And now it's just literally based off looks. You're not even like, at least Plenty of Fish, you have like a profile and like the chemistry, like they've tried to do that kind of stuff, which is kind of neat. And actually, something I did forget to mention, I'm pretty certain, and I could be wrong, but if you're a guy on Plenty of Fish, you're not actually allowed to send pictures unless you've upgraded your profile, but a woman can, and she doesn't have to upgrade her profile. And I'm pretty sure they've done that specifically for the reason of dick pics, but I could be wrong. But that's just a fact. I've heard that the other day, and I was blown away. I actually didn't know that. I thought that was quite funny, and it just makes perfect sense that they would do that. But again, it's just these little things you don't think of that these apps are doing. But like I said, I think the biggest thing, honestly, is I think these apps are basing off looks only, and you're not, oh yeah, she's attractive, oh he's cute, you know, and that's it. And it's again, it's this mentality of left or right, and you know, and that's the problem with these apps. 1 second, boys. Give me 2 seconds. I don't edit this out, so fuck it. Because I don't know if I want to vlog all the way down the road or not, because cars drive by and it's awkward, but I do want to make videos, and it makes my walk to work a lot easier. But we'll sum it up here pretty quick. I think that was pretty much the main point I wanted to drag across. But let me know what you guys think. Do you, like, are you girls, do you agree? Do you kind of think that's how we're going? Again, that things are just kind of based off looks rather than like an actual profile, personality, interests, that kind of thing. I don't know. I definitely think, like I said, again, one of the biggest reasons that you're going to get this problem is it's not like a paid, it's not a paid site. If you go like eHarmony, yes, you'd probably have a better chance. But the problem with eHarmony, in my opinion, would be that there's a lot less people. And they're probably more older people rather than like 25. You know, like my age group doesn't exist on there, and it's the opposite for Tinder. You go on Tinder, you're not getting like, you know, middle-aged people. You're more or less getting like 18-year-olds that are in college. That's the idea. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you folks think. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.